Welcome guys to the Elite Classic 2nd edition, the semifinals. We have MarineLord playing as the Abbasid dynasty in the color pink against his opponent LoueMT playing as the Ottomans in the color blue. What a game. What a game. We're about to witness two players that probably the favorite for many people. MarineLord has been in the scene for a long time, and Louis is the rising star, so a lot of people want to see him like succeed, right? Like we want to see some new faces climbing the ladder tournament, and Louis so far has been having a really great performance. Obviously MarineLord, one of the best in the world, should not be underestimated. This is a semi-final, so can go for anyone here. Anyone. And how's the Ottomans against the Abbasid dynasty? Let's see how Louis plays this out. You already have the military schools. Allow him to create those free units from here. Gonna put some pressure on his opponent. Let's take a look at MarineLord's spawn. He already have the gold on the front, so it's gonna be a little bit hard for him to, protect this gold. I mean, it's just gonna be an annoyance, and any kind of little advantage that you can have here is just really good for you. Look at that, so much sheep. Let's take a look at MarineLord's scouting pattern. Really funny here. Looks like he found enough sheep and then went to the other side of the map. And the good thing about the Abbasid dynasty is that you don't really need to come back with the sheep really soon, just because you don't really need the sheep at the moment. You can just go to the berries and deny your opponent's sheep, which is great. Now the Ottomans have the Anatolian Hills, which spawn some sheep in the town center, so they're not gonna be lacking food anytime soon, as well as the twin minute address where they can just have infinite food there for at least 4 villagers or 3, depending on which stage of the game they're playing. And we see MarineLord already aging up with the military wing. It's just gonna be the classic Abbasid, just gonna be able to get that second TC going. Now we have seen MarineLord doing some crazy stuff before, where he goes like 3 town centers or something like that. Excuse me, I had something in my throat. There you go. And let's see, because the Abbasid dynasty really shines on the later stages of the game, especially when it goes to Castle Age. Just because you have the Golden Age, you have a lot of extra bonuses that are really great. When the game goes longer, you really have a lot of advantage. Plus, of course, a lot of upgrades from the House of Wisdom that are really good, like the trade. I don't know if we will see it, but the trade is really good for the Abbasids. You have bootcamp, you have like this one, agriculture, improve the gathering rate, so it's just very good for them. But the Ottomans probably, I would suspect Louis will want to play this in the Feudal Age and deny this from the Abbasid to go into a later game. So already aging up with 4 villagers here. Gonna be getting the twin minute address. Having a little bit of an issue here with those berries. Gonna be having a little bit of a micro attention here, where those berries are nearby the landmark and they will go to these berries that are very close by. Not a big deal, but there's really no other way you can put it. You could put it here maybe, but you also want some space for your military buildings and whatnot. MarineLord already on the Feudal Age, actually going to be the aggressor this time. It's like Louis decides to not use those spearmen for attacking, but he will just send those deer very close. Actually, he decided to put the twin minute address here just because he can put the deer around here, most likely. It looks like he will have to stop his his quest into pushing the deer here. It's like, what, just kill the deer here and just call it a day. It looks like the spearman will manage to take out those villagers from the gold here. archery range already on the making here for Louis, as well as the Sipagi are coming soon for free. Just a matter of 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes where you watch your town burn, and then you got the unit to deal with this. It's gonna be the archers are gonna go out to deny those spearmen. Just single archer, just to try to cause some damage. And well, let's take a look at MarineLord's base. That's like second TC in your face. Already having enough stun for that. It's like where he will put it, probably here. It has a beautiful spot in the back of his base, next to the deer pack. Can also put it here. There you go, next to the berries. Both spots are really nice, especially because the deer is already on the back, which makes it kind of safer. So it makes sense to put the town center here. And Louis is also going for a second town center himself, actually. So he's not gonna get behind on the villager count. It's like, okay, you go for a second town center, I go as well for a second town center. Now, MarineLord will have the advantage at the beginning. He's already building his second town center. Louis is still on the way, so it's gonna be a little bit ahead on the villager count for the moment. The good thing about the Ottomans is something you cannot really underestimate is their ability to just produce free units. And we don't see any blacksmith here for Louis. Looks like he's prioritizing that second town center. And we see the Ottomans playing very defensively here. MarineLord scout just to check what Louis is up to. It's like the scout gonna get pushed away here. Hey, don't look at it. Don't look at here, buddy. Go mind your own business. And the town center will be just here, protecting the deer. Here, the deer is actually all over the place, but looks like he gathered some. I don't remember what happened to the deer here. Did they go back? I don't think this is the same deer pack, right? Yeah, I don't think so. Walls coming from MarineLord, that pretty much says to me, like, I don't really want to fight in the feudal age. I don't want to use military, so I might as well put some walls here. And looks like that's gonna happen. MarineLord, like, just pretty much this wall says to me, like, okay, I don't want to fight, and I'm going to delay any kind of attack. And, you know, this amount of villagers here basically says, I'm going castle age. You got Louis with 2 military schools. I already have the blacksmith here, so these guys will be out much quicker. So much quicker, actually, not so much of a difference. Like, still almost like 2 minutes, right? Now the Sipagi will go there only to find a tower on the making. Decides to retreat. It's like, let's not go there, buddy. Like, that's for sure gonna die here. And try other entry points. Looks like this wall is gonna be finished on time. Louis also trying to go to the castle age. Playing very, both players playing very defensively. And of course, this is great for the Abbasid. Like, that's a lot of villagers on gold. That's 16 villagers on gold. That's a guy who is like, I'm gonna need all the gold in the world, because I'm gonna get all those upgrades soon. We already see Agent with the culture wing. So he's gonna get preservation of knowledge, which is gonna be great for all the technologies he will research. He's gonna be able to get medical centers, and keeps heal nearby units, plus 2 health every 1 second. That's great, actually. I don't think I ever seen this kind of thing in action. Maybe it doesn't worth it. I don't know. Or maybe it's just too situational, you know. Now Louis aging up with the MIA to get those free siege coming for him. military, sorry, not military, economic upgrades coming from MarineLord here. Gonna finish the first year of economic upgrades. Louis still lacking horticulture here, so it's not gonna be researching this one for the moment. It's gonna be focusing more on other stuff apparently, like +1 range armor already coming for him. Another stable here. Looks like we will have a very Sipahi heavy battle here. Now Sipahi is trying to look around to any kind of entry point, and MarineLord doing a really good job with those walls. The color of the walls, so beautiful. So beautiful, guys. And now MarineLord reaches the castle edge. Both players actually in the castle edge, pretty much almost at the same time. +1 range armor coming for Louis. MarineLord getting preservation of knowledge. This will be a huge discount for all the upgrades he will have in the future. Especially those castle edge upgrades, which are really expensive. This discount comes in a really handy. Really handy. Like eco upgrades already coming here for Louis. Also veterancy for the archers. I'm gonna try to enter from this point. But the archers will arrive with the spearman here, pushing Louis Sipahi away. More army gathering here for Louis. While the Magonel on the making. Gonna see the big boy joining the party in about 1 minute 20. See these guys. 1 minute 50 on the making. Actually, 4 military schools already for Louis. Got the Vizier point for building another military school. So this is a point where the Ottomans get a little bit scary. Like, they already have 4 military schools. They have the blacksmith, they have the MIA, and they have all those production buildings. So they are really having a great time. Now you will see that Louis is already on 40 military. Yeah, but wait a second. Already 12 minutes into the game. Let's check the income per minute. So Louis in 1.5, pretty much 2k, and MarineLord is in 1.7, 2.2k, maybe a little bit ahead. Definitely has 4 more villagers, so definitely he's gonna be ahead. But you can't really count on the income per minute for those, you know, for the Ottomans, because they do have, like, if you think about it, like every 2 minutes you get like these Sipahis, which cost 100 something resources, and you get it the whole time. That's like having a villager working for you. Like, I don't know how many villagers is that, but it's like this. They decide what to do with your resources, right? It's like a passive income. You need to see it that way. It's like Louis will go for the deer here. It looks like MarineLord are already on the hunt with the Gulams. It's gonna go to the berries instead. Imams are already there to gather those relics. MarineLord already have 1 at home, another one coming soon. It looks like Louis will spot this out. Sipahi gonna be able to take down that monk. Beautiful work by Louis, just take down the monk here. Have a chance to get the relic for himself. Military numbers very equal for both players. MarineLord is just gonna be focusing on a little bit of everything, like archers, gulams, crossbows, spearmen. Meanwhile, Louis also a little bit of everything. Magonel, the free spearman that you get that you usually don't, you get it by mistake, but we get those. Archers, crossbows, Sipahi. Sipahi is such a cool unit. It's like the Gulams still on the chase here. They're gonna fight the Imam just spraying here. It looks like this relic. Who got this relic? MarineLord got the relic actually. So it's gonna back home anyway. And an outpost coming here. That's something I've seen Louis checking every time doing every time they just put an outpost like everywhere in the map. Let's take a look at his vision because it could be very interesting. Yeah, definitely take a look at how important these outposts are. You're gonna see in a second how much vision you get. It's like having map hacks, you know, like I already have. Especially you put it in, you know, in the stealth forest, so your opponent have no idea about this. You got Springle's already there for MarineLord, so he's gonna be able to take care of that Mangonel. Military numbers still a little bit ahead for MarineLords, but the Mangonel cannot underestimate. The Mangonel is like, what happened to the Mangonel here? Looks like Janissaries are joining the party here, and second Mangonel is like, you miss me. And Mangonel's shot doesn't, it's not the best shot in the world, but we take those. More outposts coming for Louis. Let's take a look at his vision. Vision is so important in this game. Like, the more vision you have, the more intel you have. And the Sipagi does a nice surround here. They managed to find the archers, but now the spearman will arrive on time, pushing those Sipagi away. Janissaries gonna be scaring all those units here. Gotta be careful not to lose the Janissaries against the archers. MarineLord, beautiful micro here. Managed to save those archers from the Sipagi attack. It's like reinforcements are coming for this outpost here. It's like another tower here. Something I've seen him doing so many times and it works quite well. It doesn't only give you vision, also, you know, and he's putting those on this stealth forest. Like, he's very, you know, conscious about where to put those. It's not just any random location, it's those stealth forests. You said that the opponent doesn't have too much chance to know where they are, at least for the time. There will be a point in time where he knows exactly where it is, right? But for the time being, like, I guess, like, you know, like for example, now he knows. And now he will try to torch it, but this is not a fortified outpost, so it's gonna be able to do some damage to those spearmen. It's like this outpost is gonna go down anyway. It's like spearman numbers looking really good for Louis here. Should be able to take down those spearmen here. At the same time, secret sites being captured here. I know the archers already come for the reinforcements here, for the raiding party. At the same time, secret site victory. Trying to approach for Louis. More Sipagis, crossbows, 2 Mangonels, 1 Springle. Springle number is not in favor of Louis. Managed to lose 1 Mangonel. Loses the Springle and looks like he's gonna lose the siege battle here. Mangonel is gonna... Actually, the Sipagi managed to take down the siege from MarineLord. He's building another siege somewhere. That's a good thing about the Abbasid dynasty. They can actually build those siege on the way. And now Louis goes for a raid here. MarineLord managed to notice that and pulls the villagers away. Walls starting to come in the middle of the map. Actually, they're already... They're quite... They're for quite some time, actually. Couple of Springle for MarineLord. Spearman. Gonna be chasing those Sipagi, but they will find the archers here. Oh no, you hate to see those Sipagi being taken down by those archers. Economic count wise, Ottomans almost there in the villager count. So I will say they're pretty equal at the moment. Scattering some stone, gonna start putting some keeps here to protect those resources. Farm transition is starting for MarineLord. Look at that. He's actually going for the economic wing. Just to get all those discounts for those buildings. Get the improved gathering rate and that is a really good one. And you know, he's almost pop capped, so he's in a really good spot. Sneaky villagers trying to build a wall here. It's like MarineLord will be able to finish off his wall. Well, sprinkling placements here. Well, Secret Victory approaching for Louis. I put the timer there. 9 minutes for my MarineLord to decap it. So far, it looks like Sacred Victory shouldn't be an issue here for MarineLord. I mean, to stop the Sacred Victory. It's like a run was built here just to take down that tower. And at the same time, Stonewall's coming from Louis, actually. A big Stonewall here on the west side of the map. At the same time, Louis edging up. Istanbul Observatory. Looks like these players are almost playing like in a mirror match, you know, like you H up, I H up. You go to TCs, I go to TCs. Like, you go Imperial, I also go Imperial. And Louis just keep pushing with those raids. He's just gonna be annoying as much as he can. He knows where MarineLord's army is. Already lost the outpost that he built before, so gotta be careful not losing those Janissaries. It feels bad to lose those Janissaries that are really expensive. I already have actually 21 Janissaries for Louis, a very scary amount of Janissaries. They can take down pretty much anything. Especially cavalry. But you know, the Abbasid is not really a civilization that is like cavalry heavy focus. A new age begins for Louis. Gonna get the upgrades for the Janissary guns, proof damage by 3, and also elite Sipahi and elite Janissary. So it's gonna be Sipahi and Janissary, the main units he will create at the moment for Louis. Also, we need to check if the Great Bombard will come soon to play. Military School, 5th one, already on the making here. Now MarineLord is going for it. Magonel shots managed to do a decent damage against those units. Springles managed to take down one of the siege of Louis. Only a couple of Springles for MarineLord, so he gotta be careful not to lose them. Or elite Sipahi are already there. And the Sipahi looks like they're trying to get those Springles here. And the Janissary is just melting pretty much everything here. They're trying to get the Springles and looks like they will get it. Managed to take down one Springles. Janissary is doing a lot of damage. Sipahi going away. Trying to kite those Spearmen. This is a really scary army here. Sipahi, Janissary. It's a really scary combo. Biology also coming for Louis. Meanwhile, elite army tactics for MarineLord. Also, Fertile Crescent. Janissary doing God's work here. Now Louis with the military advantage, and at the same time, a Sacred Victory may be approaching for Louis. He's finishing off the wall here. With 6 minutes, you can really think about going for a Sacred Victory. Oh, look at those elite Sipahi. Beautiful model. Beautiful model. Looks like these crossbows need to go out. Come on, guys. Get here. There you go. That's all you need. Now start attacking. Now raid happening here. Sipai managed to take down a bunch of villagers here. Won't be able to push any further. The keep is already here for MarineLord, so when it comes to villager conquest, he's kind of fine. It's pretty fine at the moment. Well, the Great Bombard already on the making. It's gonna be the free one. Nothing like a free Great Bombard. MarineLord trying to decap the sacred site in the middle. Looks like at the moment he cannot. It's very hard for him to decap the middle. Already a keep here, protecting most of the area of the sacred site. Most of it. Well, another stone wall coming here. Gotta feel good. When you already have stone walls, you feel really safe. You feel really safe until you find those rams there. Janissary is gonna get behind the wall here. Oh my god, so much damage, those Janissaries and Sipagi. Gotta be careful not to lose the Sipagi against the Spearman. MarineLord managed to go back. Gonna build a palisade wall here. Culverins are ready for MarineLord, so he's gonna be okay when, you know, the Great Bombard comes. You need to have some siege. You need to have some Springles, some Culverins, something. Trebuchet deployed here for MarineLord, trying to take down that keep. Meanwhile, an outpost here. Just to be extra safe. Now Louis with 200 military population. Kinda wanna go for it. Louis trying to snipe that trebuchet. Not gonna happen at the moment. One bombard coming for MarineLord. 3 culverins actually. It's a very scary number of culverins. No matter how much siege you have, 3 culverins will do just great against pretty much everything. Even the Great Bombards, culverins do so much damage. Looks like MarineLord will have a mix of hand cannoneers here. Oh my god, the Mangonels managed to have a really decent shot at the Janissaries. Sipagi trying to flank that siege. Gonna focus on the trebuchet. Meanwhile, Janissary numbers looking really good for Louis at the moment. Remember, Janissaries can also take down siege. They do plenty of damage to those siege units just because they're using gunpowder. At the Great Bombard, the big boy already comes here. Bombard trying to focus on that keep. Three minutes for the sacred site victory. Walls already here for Louis, so this place is kind of safe. This one is still a little bit exposed, but the tower is coming here, an outpost here, just to make sure you can actually decap this one in case this one cannot go down. It looks like this keep is gonna go down at this point. Great Bombard managed to take down the Bombard here. Janissary numbers looking really good for Louis. But Mangonels are already here, so you gotta be careful here. Spearman gonna be on the front line. Also, actually, Camel Archer is gonna debuff all those Sipagi. Looks like the Great Bombard will have to retreat for the moment. It's like Janissaries can actually repair the Bombard if he decides to do so. Actually, it's gonna be the villagers here. We're entering into a dangerous territory here. Looks like this sacred site was the capture. I was really sneaky. I didn't even notice. Ooh, what's happening here, guys? Guys having a party here. Now the Zipaki will go there. Go for a raid. I mean, at this point, the raid won't do really much unless like a really long raid. But still, you know, it's gonna distract your opponent. He will have to send those reinforcements there. And now the Zipaki are on the run here. Managed to get inside of Louis' base, but they will find a keep in their face. Meanwhile, Elite Army Tactics coming out for Louis. Chemistry. Going out for MarineLord. Looks like he's gonna go for the hand cannoneers. Composition here. And with composite bows, I believe hand cannoneers also get those extra attack speed, so they're actually very good. Looks like Zipaki will go down. He's trying to get as much time as possible. Especially attempt for another Sacred Side victory here. Looks like Louis will change to man-at-arms. And it definitely makes sense when your opponent already have like a lot of spearmen. Man-at-arms looks like a great choice here. And it's gonna be 17 on the queue. At the same time, Louis trading, not a really bad trade for him. 107 gold for each trade. And it's not bad at all. Great Bombard in your face. Second Great Bombard already there. Third one will come somewhat sooner or later. How much time? 2 minutes 30 seconds, guys. See another Great Bombard here. It looks like MarineLord only having one Camel Archer just to debuff those Zipaki. And the Zipaki just have one mission here. Just flank the siege. That's all they need. Flank those siege. And looks like they will fail at it. MarineLord keep pushing in the middle of the map. 3 Mangonels there for MarineLord. Now this Great Bomber emplacement on the keep really is like, you cannot ignore this. This Great Bomber emplacement, it's really scary. Like, you cannot go with units around here. It's like Great Bombard here, but with 6000 HP. And I don't know if it's as strong as a Great Bombard. Probably it is. Probably not. I don't know. I have my doubt. I think the Great Bombard may still be stronger. Let's confirm. 103 Great Bombard. Plus 200 versus building. Meanwhile, oh yeah, this one, Great Bombard is much stronger than the Keep one. Zipaki will try to flank those Culverins. Not gonna be able to do that. But the Mangonels just keep those Janissaries away. MarineLord doing a really good job protecting those Mangonels. They're gonna be able to just scare all those Janissaries. And the Janissary mass for Louis is decreasing. You already have only 12 Janissaries. Well, Man-at-Arms are already here. But they're not gonna last much against those hand cannoneers. Well, how many sprinkles you need, Louis? Sir, yes. Yes, sir. 9 sprinkles here. Well, an attempt to enter Louis' base. Not gonna happen. Cannon emplacements already here for Louis. Well, also, a siege workshop here. Actually, nice attempt of Louis to actually just ram here. But not gonna happen for him. MarineLord setting up the trade. Already have 27 traders. Louis, with how many traders? 27 traders. These guys are pretty much mirroring everything. And looks like MarineLord will switch to Horseman, actually. Interesting choice. And if your opponent goes Man-at-Arms, and you go for the Horseman, it's not a direct counter, but you know, it's... And I don't know if it works when having so much Janissaries here, so many of them, just gonna melt those horsemen. And still, with that mangonel here, you cannot really do much. Look at those Janissaries just melt everything. Great Bomber on the back side. Janissaries melting those horsemen. MarineLord still queuing up more and more spearmen. Janissaries taking down those spearmen. Meanwhile, villagers trying to build a tower here. Elite Gulams, tanky boys here. Well, defensive keep coming for MarineLord in this side of the map just to protect those farms and his city here. Another keep here, so he's gonna be having a good time. Like, this keep doesn't know about this. No, he doesn't know about this. Rams coming here on both sides from Louis in the west, from MarineLord on the east. Gonna be able to take down that stone wall here. This is a key position for Louis. He has the trade here. He needs to protect this trade at all cost. Otherwise, you know, without the goal, he won't be able to sustain that army. Especially those Janissaries are really expensive, and if you want to win the siege battle, you really need that gold. You really need that wood. Three great bombards here. But not enough. I don't feel much infantry for Louis at the moment. And at this point, I feel like maybe you need less villagers. Maybe. I mean, because your strength as the Ottomans just... You just pump more units, right? Like, you just pump so fast those units. You have a revolt queen here. And you have the great bombards, and you know, if you just have more military numbers, eventually you will be able to push this. You will be able to push this for sure, and I think MarineLord is in a little bit of a trouble here. It's a lot of units here coming from Louis. MarineLord still with 38 military units. At the same time, Louis managed to build the wall, but another rams here. Hey Paul, hey, same mission? Yes sir. Trade is gonna get spotted here. This is not exactly the best spot to fight for MarineLord. All the traders going through that route are gonna get melted by the Janissaries. Louis just trying to build those outposts. Let's take a look at his vision. He definitely have more side of the whole map, and his push is actually working. Those Janissaries taking down those traders. MarineLord struggling with that gold. We lose a lot of traders at the moment. We'll have to create more culverins. Manage to focus on the Great Bombard. Villagers come to repair the Great Bombard here. Meanwhile, man-at-arms gonna focus on the culverins here. Spearman gonna do pickles here to the man-at-arms, and the horsemen come here. Alright, they are against the Janissaries, so the Janissaries should be able to melt this horseman in no time. Culverins managed to take down one Great Bombard. Managed to take down another one. Are we gonna see a third one? Not gonna happen here. Culverins is focusing on the Great Bombard. Managed to take it down. No Great Bombers for Louis at the moment. It's just Janissary and man-at-arms. Now Louis with... I think he did a really great job here, but now he's forced to retreat. And at the same time, MarineLord looks like he's deciding to push into the east side of the map. He will already put a keep here, which will kind of deny the trade here. I don't know if this has enough range, but it's definitely dangerous for Louis to have a keep here, because if he loses the trade, he doesn't have any access to gold. And now Louis back to square one. MarineLord manages to push the middle. And that's a lot of military units coming from MarineLord, actually. Spearman, horseman, archer, hand cannoneer. It's pretty much everything here. And the Springle numbers for Louis, he went from 9 Springles to 2. So now he cannot really fight a siege battle, especially against those culverins. They do have more range, they do have more attack. So just not gonna... Louis will be forced to not be using siege for a while. Great Bombard doing Great Bombard stuff, just managing to take down the Mangonel. Trade stabilize again for MarineLord. 32 traders, meanwhile Louis also 32 traders. What kind of mirror is this? Let's see how he will deal with those horsemen here. An outpost here for MarineLord. He's gonna get some vision here. He now has access to this area. He knows he's coming. Boiling oil coming from MarineLord at the moment. And after all this time, MarineLord doesn't have all the military upgrades. Meanwhile, Louis is already full with all the upgrades here. I believe even the university. Let's take a look at the university. He only lacks incendiary arrows, which he doesn't need at the moment. But he already have all the upgrades that he needs. Now Louis again back to 75 military units. It's looking really good at the moment. Those archers are just gonna melt those Janissaries. Look at the DPS of the Janissaries. They do so much damage. Great Bombard on the back. And Louis still pushing with those Janissaries. 35 of them on the field. Managed to push again. Mechter trying to play a song for his opponent. He doesn't like it. And another run push here on this side of the map. MarineLord knows that he cannot stop Louis from coming in the middle if he doesn't disrupt the trade. He needs to protect the middle. At the same time, he needs to push in the east side of the map or the west. He already take down this wall. It's gonna be harder for Louis to actually concentrate on the middle. He will have to send some reinforcement here. It's like the ram's gonna get spotted here. Sipai gonna get called. The walls go down and the horsemen are already here on the field, actually. Traders gonna drop the last gold they find. That's a juicy line of traders. A lot of traders may go down here. That's a lot of horsemen. This is huge for MarineLord. This is like he win the jackpot here. Like finding all those trades and just doing so many of them just allows him to breathe a little bit. Let's take a look at how many traders Louis has. 27 traders, back to 27 traders, so he lost quite a bunch here. Where MarineLord managed to take down this wall at the same time. Louis trying to push into this side. He's trying to do the same. He's trying to deny the trade from MarineLord. Basically, the winning condition for bot players is like, if you deny the trade, then you pretty much win because you don't have access to gold and you don't have access to all those fancy units. And this wall coming here, very annoying for Louis. It looks like Louis is forced to go back to the east. He's not pushing in the front anymore, in the middle. He's gonna go back to the east, and the Great Bombard is gonna be able to take down that keep. I don't think there is any way MarineLord can stop this from happening. This keep is going down for sure. And there you go, the keep goes down. The trade is a little bit safer this time. He needs to deal with this wall, otherwise he cannot finish the stone wall here. But I suspect just the stone wall won't really make it here, just because a single ram can just take it down. The ram, after attempt number 100, trying to take down this keep. In the middle, a couple of rams finally gonna revenge all the people who died under the Great Bombard here in the middle. A Great Bombard doing a really good job here. Janissaries doing what they do best. Man-at-Arms joining the squad here in the east. Tower went up. Looks like it's gonna go down. Wolverines focusing on the trader. Oh my god, Great Bomber goes down. You don't wanna miss, you don't wanna lose the big boy. Great Bomber went down, but still one more here. Man-at-Arms gonna be on the front line this time. Looks like the Great Bomber goes down, and no Great Bombers for Louis now. It's like the Mangonel also will go down here. And MarineLord doing a really good job with those Springles at the same time. What is happening here? Trade looking really good for MarineLord. Only 28 traders. Did Louis manage to take down some traders? Let's take a look at Louis' traders count. If it's 28, oh my god. Actually, of course it's the same. I was taking a look at the other. So MarineLord is on 37 traders, so no wonder. Like if I click on the market and it's, you know, the opponent's market, you should give me the information of the opponent's market, not the current player that I'm observing. But anyway, now Sipagi will join the party again. Sipagi, Man-at-Arms, Janissaries. Meanwhile, MarineLord with hand cannons, horsemen, spearmen, and gulams. These siege battles are crazy. So MarineLord is pushing here to the east side. He's having some progress. Same time, Wolf doing Wolf things. And MarineLord managed to get probably the first raid on this game. And all those farms are unprotected for Louis. He's gonna lose quite a few villagers here, and he doesn't have like a 130 or something. He's only 100 villagers, so those villagers, the life of those villagers really matter at this moment. It's already back to 99. This will mean a lot of income will get delayed for Louis for the time being. Oh my god, what's this? Take a look at the Louis production. 11 barracks, 6 artillery range, 7 stables, 9 siege workshops. 9. Meanwhile, MarineLord, 7 stable, 5, 6 workshops, 6 barracks, 10 artillery ranges. Let's take a look at his vision. Looks like MarineLord is pushing. Slow but steady, he's doing it. And this position is not only like damaging for Louis, this is key to win the game, because the trade is denied. You can see the gold income for Louis decreasing, and he still has a lot of gold in the bank. So he needs to take this back. MarineLord knows this, and at the same time he's trying to push here on the middle. There is a breach here on this wall, and more horsemen will just go for a raid here. The Great Bomber is back, guys. It came back stronger. Culverins are gonna be the Great Bombard Nemesis this time. MarineLord doing a really good job microing those siege. It's so annoying for Louis, like trying to get some value from those Great Bombers, but those Culverins are being so annoying. Managed to take down one Great Bombard. Magonel goes down, but you need to take down those Culverins, otherwise the Great Bombard cannot do its job. Sipagi gonna deal with the raid here. At the same time, Rams pushing in the west side of the map. Sipagi gonna be on the raid here. There's action happening everywhere on the map. Louis still on the defensive side, trying to protect this trade post. He cannot leave this place until this area is secure. I mean, he's trying to build the stone wall here, but this will just give him some time. After he gets the stone wall, he needs to push. A MarineLord is not giving Louis any time to breathe here. Still having those units. Let's take a look at MarineLord's rally point. It's all the units are coming here. And meanwhile, let's take a look at Louis. All the units coming here. So both players know that if this position gets denied, it's gonna be really hard for your opponent to come back. The only thing that is saving Louis at the moment is that he has a lot of gold in the bank. He has more than 7,000. So still plenty of gold to use. Sipagi will go for a raid here. Won't be able to do much here with those keeps. And now MarineLord. Another attempt to push this side of the map. And another Great Bombard goes down. Hand Cannoneers doing a really good DPS here. And the Sipagi actually managed to reach the Culverins, managed to take one while Culverin looks like he's gonna take down another one. Another one goes down. Looks like still a couple of Culverins are alive. Looks like Louis managed to push a little bit, but he still cannot even close the wall here. And there is not enough stun in the game anymore. We still have 600 here, 900 here, so it's still a possibility for Louis to actually put a keep here if he decides to do so. But no stun for MarineLord's side. Look at that line of traders, so much gold. That's a juicy line. And probably Louis has too much gold. Probably more than what he needs at the moment. I mean, the only way to push this is just with... I mean, if you just had more space for the military. Because otherwise, you're just gonna get stuck here in this corner. I mean, trying to raid here and there will just not gonna be able to accomplish much here, especially when there's so many traders and the economy is just too big for both players. They're gonna be able to replenish those traders really easily. Mector tried to sing a song here, but looks like it's gonna go down again. And the Great Bombard just not being able to attack here. Those culverins are really paying off for MarineLord. He knows as long as he has the culverin and he protects the siege, it's gonna be in a good spot. Now the good thing about the traders is like they're actually delivering the gold and then just go back here. It's always the same line of trader. It's like, okay boys, make it quick and leave. And that's a lot of gold. At this point, how do you deal with this composition? Those hand cannoneers are already 41. Spearman, you have 88 on queue. Let's take a look at the rally point for MarineLord. 88 units on queue. Meanwhile, Louis doesn't have much on queue here, and we're already seeing a decline on the population. Louis has 173, meanwhile MarineLord has 200. And he doesn't have anything in queue. So this is a really tough spot for him. Now at this point, trade is already denied. And I guess Louis will just have to try with the gold that he has at the moment. Which is almost 10,000, so it's a fairly decent amount of gold. A little shot's gonna alert those Zipaki. Looks like the big boy arrived again. Meanwhile, those Zipaki raids have been relentless here. Now Louis back with 35 Janissaries. It's gonna be only Janissary and Zipaki again. Looks like a big chunk of Zipaki managed to enter into this base. And with those keeps here, with the cannon emplacement, it's just gonna be very hard for them to actually raid. Culverins take down another great bombard. It's like Zipaki, come back. This point, should be thinking about getting a wonder. How much is a wonder? 5,000 resources. Not bad. Just need a little bit of food and a lot of stone. Actually, the stone is a problem when it comes to the wonder. Now the trader's gonna lever a big chunk here. Let's go, boys. Make it quick. Looks like the Zipaki will flank those hand cannoneers. Managed to take down one culverin. There's still two left. Great bombard managed to do one last shot, but didn't manage to kill the culverin here. And now more outposts for MarineLord are here, meaning he's still having more and more vision. Slow but steady. We're looking really good with the population count. Plenty of units in queue. Meanwhile, Louis rushing this keep here. But I have a feeling this keep may not go up. There's not enough villagers here. Looks like this keep will have to be cancelled. Traders deliver the gold quick and fast. And the keep gets denied here. Louis won't be able to build a keep here. He also lost a lot of villagers, which means have more space for military now, but you need some time to gather those military numbers up. Villagers still working on that keep. Only a handful of them here. Zipaki is gonna be dying into the spearman hands. And all those units coming here. But how many units are coming? And the keep gets cancelled here. Louis will have to retreat for the moment. And now this is the time where MarineLord needs to do a really big push here, especially the production is on the front, so... Now with a keep here, he will deny the trade. The possibility for trading for Louis, it's... I don't know, only three villagers here? How many villagers are building this? Only three, they're gonna wait quite a few moments here before this go up, but the only thing that is helping him is the... I don't know if they have the... If the golden age actually makes the villagers build buildings faster, I'm not exactly sure. But these villagers are like working like fast. Now Louis forced to put a keep here next to his farms and production, but you know, it's not the best of the keeps here. Now without the trade, you only have 7,000 gold to work with. You need to make it count. Archers are already here. Incendiary arrows will come soon. And probably it's the best for Louis to go for those archers just because of the, you know, all those hand cannoneers. And actually hand cannoneers has a lot of health. Bombard. Deployed. Attacking the units. Magonel shot, very decent shot against all those Janissaries. It's like production will get denied for Louis, at least this part of the production. And MarineLord also decreasing his villager count, having more room for those military. It looks like he's doing that on purpose, you know. I mean, that yes, some of those farms are empty, and he doesn't really need that much food at the moment. He already have plenty of food in the bank. He needs to push really hard here. Great Bomber chilling out, scared of the culverin. Not again. Let's take a look at MarineLord's point of view. Managed to deal some damage, but the Great Bomber is still there. Archer's actually doing a really good job here. Looks like MarineLord is forced to go back, but the keep went up, and it means the trade will get denied here. Now this keep can, as it goes up, it can also go down really quickly with those three Great Bombers here. So that's something that maybe Louis has in mind. Of the Great Bomber in placement here. Gonna be pretty safe in this area of the base. This keeps still alive. Somehow. Well, they're going for Spyglass. Getting those scouts, having more vision. You always need more vision. It's always good to have a scout here, just to give you more vision on. If you manage to see the culverins, then you can attack them. And Louis somehow still alive after the big push of MarineLord. Louis is still. I mean, he got the trade denied. I can easily deal with this with a couple of bombards here. It's like outposts just dealing with those villagers here. Gonna get the wood denied in this area. It looks like Louis is stuck on his base for the moment. I mean, guys, with $25,000 on the line, you don't really want to give up, even when you have still a small chance. But to be honest, I don't see Louis coming back alive from this one. Smart MarineLord doing a really good job at pushing, and culverins are really paying off for MarineLord. The amount of you can really see the destroy value from MarineLord is way higher than Louis. It's almost like 50,000 more. The ram comes again. You miss me, brother. The villagers come, deal with the ram. But the outpost is there waiting. And while another push for MarineLord. This time with 68 villagers. What is this? Elite Gulams. Culverins. It's like the Culverin may potentially go down. Managed to survive another day. But there are 5 Culverins for MarineLord. 3 more coming here. He's a guy who loves Culverins. Oh, the mangonel shot. That's so much damage. And now I don't know how this one go down, but somehow it went down. Oh, it's a trebuchet. A trebuchet here. Managed to take down that keep, and now it's focusing on the production of Louis. Well, Sipagi is just getting melted here. They're trying to get any kind of damage to those siege, but as they go through the siege, they're getting a lot of damage on the way, so they're not dealing any kind of damage. They're just, you know, tanking damage, I guess. And now Louis will be forced to come back. Keep with that great bomber emplacement, but not in range of what really matters here. Great bomber. I love the sound of that bomb here. And the horseman, both for raid here. More production going down for Louis. Trade still cannot happen. It's hand cannoneers camping here. And look at all those spearmen. With that extra attack range upgrade they got, they just can't attack from distance here. Food gets denied here. And looks like this is gonna be it for Louis. Like, I don't think he can get away from this one. Income is not really looking really well for him. Gold, it still have some reserve there, but the observatory is going down. Sprinkles going up for Louis now. And now the 5 great bombards. It's like Louis is waiting for. Okay, let's go for a great bombard victory. That's the last chance. Like with 5 great bombards, if you cannot make it with 5 great bombards, nothing will save you here. Well, the Sipagi will deal with the raid here. And the Ottomans back to 57 economic units. Meaning there's still a lot of room for those. A lot of room for those military units to come, but the problem is there is no income for those units to come out. Janissaries. Just doing Janissary stuff. Great Bomber still alive somehow, but the Culverins are just being so annoying here. Just attacking, go back, attacking and go back. 2 Culverins left for MarineLord, but a couple more coming. He knows how important those Culverins are. Louis taps out. The first of the series goes into favor of MarineLord.